politicians on my show. Very, very, very seldom you see any politicians on my show. And the reason is my show is only 1 hour. It's only an hour, and I don't have the skill to penetrate what I call the veil of political rhetoric, to cut through all the stuff to get through the truth. But when you listen to Barack Obama, you don't have to cut through anything, because you witness a very rare thing. You witness what I call a politician who has an ear for eloquence and a tongue for the unvarnished truth. That's a rare thing in politics. It's a rare thing. So we the people can see through all the rhetoric. We recognize that the amount of time a person spends in Washington means nothing unless that person is accountable for the judgments they made with the time they had. It's time for a president who has good judgment. We need Barack Obama. Recognizes this, so you can't be fooled by this experience question and time, because you know that it's not the amount of time that you spend with your children, it's the quality of that time. It's what you do with that time. And what I know is that experience in the hallways of Washington do not compare to experience on the pathway of life. It's how you live your life. I challenge you to see through all of those people who will try to convince you that experience with politics as usual is more valuable than wisdom won from years of serving people outside the walls of Washington, D.C. And when he graduated from college, he could have taken that degree and gone on to make himself a very wealthy man. Instead, he chose a life of service to the people. That is what he did. Working in the trenches of poor neighborhoods to try to change the palette of poverty and try to change crime and give jobs to those who were jobless. Gave him a lot of experience in relieving the burdens of those who were disenfranchised, relieving the burdens of those who were beleaguered, working to create a better life for those who didn't have a chance. His track record in the Illinois National Senate show his bipartisan efforts to earn families across our beautiful state of Illinois more than $100 million in tax cuts. He was an advocate of legislation supporting early childhood education. And as a U.S. Senator from Illinois, he's fought for disability pay for veterans. He's spoken out against our government's indifference to the poor and to political incompetence. He was speaking out against all of the aftermath and incompetence involving Hurricane Katrina. And he's rallied against genocide in Darfur. Popular. He was standing with clarity and conviction against the war in Iraq. I love him because I see him as an evolved leader, and that's what this country needs, evolved leadership. You know, that's why we're all here. We're all here to evolve as human beings. We're all here to recognize that each of us is unique. Every single person born has the right to be here and has come here with a uniqueness that only you have to offer. And accepting that uniqueness in the same spirit of understanding that everybody's diversity makes us all stronger. And he knows that, understands that, is the one person running for the presidency who can talk about it. He's not afraid to talk about what race means to this country. Not afraid to talk about it, understands it, and wants us all to come together. So we need a president with clarity and conviction. We need a president who has a conscience and knows how to consult his own conscience and proceed with moral authority. I believe we need Barack Obama.